The Golden State Warriors, are they unstoppable? I don't think so, personally. I think you just have to have the right matchups against them. Right now, I feel like no team really has a matchup for Klay Thompson. And I think that's really the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite there. I don't think they are unstoppable. I think they just have a really, really, really good 2. And I think in free agency, they have to try and pry away that 2. Try to get Klay Thompson to Boston, offer him contracts all over the place, try to shower money on him, see what will happen. You know, I feel like if they try to put more pressure on the freaking Warriors by trying to get Klay Thompson out of there, that will probably put the Warriors in a conundrum. I do think the only difference is Klay Thompson. I don't think they're unstoppable on offense. Now you got all these other super teams, CP3 and Harden, obviously. Melo and George, Russell Westbrook, the Timberwolves. You know, you got all these sort of super teams, good teams forming. So I just sort of don't see the Warriors as unstoppable. I feel like there are matchups that can cover them. Obviously, offensively, they may be unstoppable. I feel like. No, actually, never mind. Scratch that. They're all equal now because the super teams have been playing really well. If the super teams play really well, and mesh, you know, then the only real advantage you have is Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson is a hybrid, honestly, because he can play defense. He can play. He does everything. The motherfucker does everything. I like the way Klay Thompson is playing. Klay Thompson is just opening up the floor. He puts shooters in good spots. He helps people do this. He helps people do that. It's just nice to see Klay Thompson finally, you know, being part of the team. JK. I think Klay Thompson doesn't mind being the odd man out because when you win championships, hell, I'd be the odd man out. Give me fucking, you know, give me freaking 2 championships. I'll be the odd man out for fucking $10K a year if you give me a championship ring. God damn it, right? Wouldn't you be? Like, come on. But the way they mesh as a team is very scary because of their togetherness. Like, all these super teams are here, and if they work, they will be able to match up well. But nobody, I feel like that Warrior system is really unbeatable. The Warrior system, that's one thing I think is unbeatable. Not them. Their system is unbeatable. The way Steve Kerr has them moving the floor, spacing out, helping each other out. That is unstoppable. That is crazy. The way they do that is amazing. I just can't. It's so hard to do in today's NBA with all of these good teams and all of these things to be a jump shooting team and change the complete revolution of how the NBA sport has been played. It's just the way the Warriors are doing this is freaking incredible. And I really like the. Sorry, I got a little cough there still. But I really like how the Warriors, they just don't care. They play really, really well. And they don't give a shit at all about anybody. And I feel like, you know, it's like, but I think, yeah, their domination is really, they're not ruining the NBA, okay? The NBA is ruining themselves because they're trying to catch up to them. And it's not, currently, okay, I'm going to be honest, currently it's working because all these super teams have formed. And they're all playing really, really well. But guess what? Guess what's the twist is? The Warriors are still the Warriors. And they've went to the finals 3 straight times. And I just don't see it stopping in the West. I like the matchups. But like I said, Klay Thompson is that X factor. Unless someone gets a really, really good 2. I mean, it's rare. But I mean, Jimmy Butler, obviously, in the T-Wolves, but that's, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. But the Warriors, they're not unstoppable. They're very beatable. And they showed it sort of in the NBA Finals a little bit, how the Cavs played in Game 4. Sorry. 1 sec, I have to sneeze. Anyway, sorry, I meant to cut that part out, but, yeah, so, you know, that's the way they're playing. You know, the way they played in that Game 4 showed that they could beat the Warriors with the formula. They got IT now, you know, obviously downgrades everywhere. But I just don't think the Cavs have that level either. So, obviously, I have to think somebody else has it. I think the only team who can really hang with them is the Spurs. Just their discipline, overall how they play. Kawhi Leonard matches up with KD. They just play disciplined. They play sound. Popovich team, Popovich team, and not Popovich, Popovich team. They're very Spursy. I just think the Spurs have always been the Spurs, and I don't understand. A lot of my friends don't like the Spurs, but whatever. I don't think the Warriors are unstoppable. The Warriors can be stopped with the right game plan, the right right tactics. I just think the Warriors have shown weakness. Okay, maybe I'm just watching the basketball games with too much of an analytical mind. The Warriors have shown weakness. You just have to be able to poke it well enough. I feel like Twin Towers down low might work. Might work, honestly, because of fucking Zaza in there for rim protection. But I mean, they're unstoppable. They're unstoppable for the system they have. The system works. Not the players. Well, the players do work too, actually. But I mean, they work, but it's beatable. You know what I mean? It's beatable. The system works, but the players inside of it, they still have flaws, and they're beatable. They're very, very beatable. But, obviously. I don't think any team's going to crack it this year. I think teams will crack it eventually, but not this year. I think the Warriors will repeat, like I said earlier. I just think, with all of these teams making super teams, it would make a difference, but just not this year. Not this year. I just think the Warriors, they mesh. The system is so good, but I feel like there's still flaws that people can find, but, Warriors gonna repeat again, obviously, but whatever.